What's a bag of green if the shit ain't green? They said the game is forever. Well, so am I. You only got two choices, bitch, hoe or die. But speak up. You better say something before I turn your ass back into a pumpkin. Hey, Too Short went hard, man. Ain't nothing freaky but fairy tales. And I tell her so well, bitch. So get your ass in the car. Don't play me too close. I won't pimp you too hard. How the fuck? Hey, real quick, man, I want to talk to y'all real quick, man, about some shit that most of y'all probably go through a lot. See, when you're dealing with people that are causing you any type of, draining energy, or, you're going back and forth with people, or maybe somebody sending you shit in your messenger that you don't want to see or whatever, you gotta block people, man. I'm convinced that a lot of people who say, oh, I don't want this man in my inbox, or I'm tired of my ex calling me or whatever, I'm convinced that you're not tired of it. Because if you really was, you would just block these people, man. Why do you block them? Some people say this is a lose. Oh, I won because he blocked me or she blocked me or whatever. That don't mean shit. You got to get up out your pride. It does not mean nothing. Let them think what they want. If somebody is full of shit and you block them, or they causing you unhappiness and you block them, let them think, oh, he was mad, so he blocked me, or she was mad. Who cares what they think? The point is, you're doing this for your own peace, so you could be happy. So you ain't got to go back and forth arguing with somebody over the same bullshit over and over again. Who gives a fuck? Move on with your life. Y'all want to see, oh, let me see if they call and all this bullshit so you can get a little ego boost or something. What the fuck is that going to do? It's not going to do anything. You get it, you feel good for a little second, but at the end of the day, you still got to deal with the fact that you got to let these people go or cut these people out your life. And when it comes to this inbox shit, men showing you dick pics and shit, if every woman who say that all these men in my inbox, I'm tired of them, if they was really tired of it, they would just simply block these people, man. They wouldn't keep broadcasting it, man. So let's just keep it real, man. If you don't want a man in your inbox, it's not hard to block the motherfucker. It really ain't. So cut the bullshit in 2020, man. Or keep dealing with the same ass energy. I'm not arguing with nobody, man. I refuse. Life's too short to be arguing back and forth. If I felt somebody did me wrong, if I felt a woman did me wrong, I'm not going to argue back and forth. I'm going to block that person. If I was a woman and a man was showing me if I was a woman and a man was all in my inbox bothering me or showing me shit I didn't want to see, I would block them. You have to block people. A lot of y'all are leaving your exes. You're going to have to block them. You can't let them keep coming back and talking to you, because all it's going to do is open the same bullshit. You know what I mean? A lot of them going to act like they sorry, then they're going to get back with you and it's going to be the same bullshit. All they doing is seeing if you'll let them back. That's what it is a lot of times when it comes to an ex. They're just trying to see if you'll let them back. And once they see that you can, they'll go back to the same person they was. They'll do the same shit they did. Or they'll just keep arguing with you just to make your day worse or something. This is why I tell you to block people. You might see that they call, but who cares, man? Don't even worry about it. Don't even look. That's another problem. Y'all be looking to see, let me see if they called on block or whatever. You got to block these people, man. All people out your life, you got to block them. If they causing any type of energy drain or conflict and shit like that, you have to block people. Or leave them alone first. If that don't work, then yeah, you got to block them. Fuck what people say about, this person block somebody, they weak and all that. Nah, you were strong enough to walk away. The weak person is the one that wants to keep hanging on a little bit. I'm not going to block them, but I claim I don't want to talk to them no more. That's weak to me. If it's either you're going to do it or you're not. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like you should do these things for your sake. So you don't got to listen to them argue. So you ain't got to listen to their lies so they can try to ease and moonwalk their way back to you and all that. Because all they want to do is make you forget about what you found out. You know, like say you found out some shit. Maybe God put some stuff in your mind. You remembered or something like, oh, damn, I remember they did that. That was suspicious or whatever. All they try to do is make you forget about it. Act like this is not true. Nah, that's not true what you're thinking. You're tripping. You know, and if the more you contact with them, the more you're going to kind of forget. You might not ever forget, but you'll kind of forget or start thinking differently than what God has already shown you when you was already not contacting them. So that's why it's important not to contact these people. You have to do this. It's important, man. If you don't, then keep playing games with them back and forth all the time, every day, arguing and all these little childish games. Go ahead. But, you know, to me, if you happy, you know, when you ain't interacting with them and then all of a sudden you interact with them, now you're arguing and all that, and then, yeah, it's time to leave them alone. Period. Some of them going to say you was wrong. Who cares? Okay, I'm wrong. Goodbye. Block. Period. Because at the end of the day, man, God is going to show who's wrong, who's right, and who's wrong. You don't got to argue with them. Okay, I'm wrong. Fine. If I'm wrong, God will get me. That's it. That's it. Some of these men, you know, I know if you, like you a man, I know they ain't fucking with me like that. Don't even fucking talk to them. You know, a lot of men, they want all the support in the world. You know, they want to say that, they want you to say happy birthday to them and support them and all that. But these motherfuckers don't support you at all. They don't congratulate you. They don't pat you on the back, but they want all the support. That's why most men are foul. And most men ain't even loyal to women who suck and fuck them. So I know they not going to be loyal to me. That's why I don't fuck with them. I got very few dudes, like day one people I grew up with. Other than that, I already know how men get down because they do it to women. So I don't stand a fucking chance. If a motherfucking man ain't loyal to a woman that cooks, cleans, and have birth of his kid and all that, how the fuck he going to be loyal to me? He's not. So I don't trust men like that, and I won't. You know, I rock solo, man. Only thing I'm looking for in this world is a woman to ride with me, you know, to the end. As far as that men shit, I know who I could fuck with, you know what I mean, interact with. But all that other shit, that shit's spooky to me. I can't fuck with it. Because I know how men get down. I've already seen their true colors. You know, you go out your way to support them and shit, and they don't want to give it back, but they claim they so real and all that. The problem is a lot of times if you're doing better than certain men, they don't like that. They jealous. And that's a fact. Women might not understand this, but if you're a man, you understand. If you're doing good, expect for a lot of men not to want to fuck with you. The only way they will fuck with you if you're doing good, like people say, okay, well, why does everybody like Jay-Z and all that other shit? That's because they see opportunity with that. But if Jay-Z came out and said, I ain't supporting none of y'all motherfuckers. We cool, you know, we could fuck around, kick it, but I ain't supporting none of y'all. Motherfuckers would bounce. Because that's how men get down. Man, just like some women, y'all kicking with other women. You know how they get down. They only dare to use you, man. Or to kick it if they lonely or some bullshit like that. Fuck all that. Let these motherfuckers go. That's what I mean by cutting people off. You know? It's going to be a lonely ass ride, man. But I'm sure, I know this. Don't be scared to take this lonely ass ride because I feel like God will put people in your life that's supposed to be there. I feel like when you start being all lonely and you start panicking and just start putting people in your life, I feel like you are putting people in your life instead of God, and that's bad because you're the one doing it, not God doing it. You're not just living your life and letting life put people in there. You're doing it. So therefore, you're going to have a lot of people that might try to set you up. They might try to rob you. Might try to fuck your girlfriend or boyfriend if you got one. You never know. This is why it's so important to be strong and try to you don't want to be alone, but you got to be prepared for it if you have to, because most people are going to ride out on you. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. And another thing about this blocking shit, if you're not prepared to be alone, you're not going to block people. You're going to be alone and you're going to let your ex keep contacting you or whoever, you know, fake friends or whoever. You're going to still kick it with them because you're lonely and it's not going to change shit. You want the toxic bullshit out your life or you want to keep it there? Which one you want? I don't want it there. So I don't have no problem blocking somebody that's going to be toxic or say certain shit that, you know, disturb my peace. Especially if it comes to a female. She's supposed to be my peace. A woman is supposed to be where I go for safe haven to escape all this bullshit that I got to go through daily as a man. Not to come and find even more destructive bullshit. Nah, It's not what it's supposed to be about. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with a woman, with a man, he's supposed to be her piece too. Because women go through shit when they go through daily life. You know, it ain't easy for them either. But when you're dealing with a man constantly trying to argue and all this bullshit, sleeping with other women and all this bullshit, man, fuck that. Why? They're not worth it, man. No matter how much you like them or want to make it work with them, are they really that worth it? Which one's worth more? You and your peace and life, or this bullshit? Gotta choose, man. You're gonna have to choose. Because it could only get worse at some point. It ain't gonna get better. They not gonna change. Because they feel like you ain't gonna leave. Like, I did all this, they ain't leave, so I can do more. I can do whatever. They don't respect you a lot of times, you know. Just like I say with the men, a lot of men do not respect women. So if you're dealing with men, now men who are with a woman married and shit, that's a little different. But men who are just dogging women and fucking them and shit, I already know they're not gonna respect me because they don't respect women and they don't respect themselves. That's why they sleeping around with every fucking body. You see what I'm saying? So I don't stand a chance. So I wouldn't even try to engage, get close to them type of people with those characteristics. You know, say it's judging all you want, but I call a spade. I don't need to look at the hand. I can see outside of the hand what it is. These are facts. I ain't never met no man that I could think of that dogs women like that and sleeps around with a bunch of women like that actually was a cool ass dude that didn't fall out with some of his homeboys. It don't happen. Just like sometimes you see certain people who hang around with each other always falling out. Every time you turn around, they falling out with each other. You think you stand a chance if you decide to be friends with them? They're going to do the same shit to you. People who talk behind people's back, they're going to do the same shit to you. Ain't no difference, y'all. Stop thinking you different. You're not. You're not an exception when it comes to people. Same thing with a woman. If a woman likes a certain man only for money, I'm no exception. Or only for looks, I'm no exception. Whatever the case, if a man likes women for whatever reason, you're no exception. You're no exception. That's who that man is. And you got to understand this. That's why you got to screen people out. You can't say that I'm so special, different, and he's going to do different for me. Because he didn't. Nah, he's going to do the same shit that he was doing with them other women. Plain and simple. Unless that man says, you know what, I'm going to change. I'm going to change. And then he might. You might be the lucky one he decides to change and when he meets you. That's the only way. But ain't no, my pussy's better and my head's better, so I'm going to make a motherfucker change. I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker's still going to fuck with other women if that's who he is. You know? So all these men who think there's some bullshit, go ahead and fuck with men who do women wrong and shit and watch what happens. You next. You next. This woman cooks, cleans, gives the motherfucker head and everything. Takes care of his kids and everything. They still dog him. You think you next? You ain't next? Come on, man. Motherfuckers sleep with every woman in the whole city and you know they done met some good women, but you think they gonna be loyal to you? Nah, man. Or they ain't gonna have no motive when dealing with you? Nah. Don't happen that way. Stop psyching yourself out and disbelieving what you see. You see the fucking facts. Accept them. So you don't get burned by them. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple, y'all. About to go eat now. That's all I had to say, man. Block these people, man. Do not keep interacting with these people. All you doing is just hanging on, you know. A lot of them, sometimes you got exes that have went to somebody else and it didn't work. And the pain they caused you, they feeling. Now they rebound and comfort and all that bullshit. That's why they hitting you up and shit. Trying to come back to you. You think it's because they miss you. Nah, I don't think people leave people because they miss them. I don't think a person would actually leave a person if they liked them that much. They might, if they did leave, it wouldn't be no other person. It would be just like them taking a break from you, not necessarily them finding somebody else. That's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to replace you and they failed. So now they're coming back. And guess what? They're going to still argue with you. They still going to do the same bullshit they did. Ain't nothing going to change. It might change for a couple months or something, maybe. But trust me, it'll go back to the same shit. I've seen this story too many times. Too many different people. So people will say, all that do is just you. Nah, I've seen it all over the world, man. You know, I hear stories. You know, some stories I didn't see, but I hear. I hear people talking about it. It's the same shit everywhere. So that's on y'all if y'all want to keep interacting with people, you know. Matter of fact, last night, a girl said on Facebook she's not good enough for certain people or something. And I told her, it don't matter how good of a person you are if you dealing with people who are bad. You know what I'm saying? You could party and take them out all day long. It don't matter how good you are to them. That's not going to mean that they're not going to do you wrong, because you're still dealing with people who don't care. Pac said, it's hard to be an angel in a world full of devils. Same thing. Goes back to what I said earlier. This is why it's important to not just put people in your life. Let God put them in your life. Then they're supposed to be there. But you going out partying, meeting a whole bunch of new people, thinking that that's how life is supposed to be. You know, a lot of those people you meeting ain't going to be what you wanted in your life. Facts. So that's why I don't go out and meet new people. Life brings plenty of people in my, what you would call bubble. Every day I speak to people and meet people and conversate with people. I don't got to go out and search for it. You see what I'm saying? No point. No point at all, man. So she said she was lonely or something, or she wasn't good enough for the people, is what she said. So basically, if she's not lying, she was good to people, or a guy, probably a guy. We already know. But if it was just friends, even then, you know, it seems like what I've seen from my experience, the nice person that try to be cool with all the people in the pack, he usually the one, or she usually the one to get done dirty. And the other ones, you know, they grimy, man. They take advantage of your kindness, you know, especially as a man. You know, it's not just with black men, but since black people have this cloud of gangster image over them, you know, it's difficult to be friends with black men without, you know, putting on this gangster persona. It's like you got to be mean and shit. That's stupid. So I got to talk mean to you and be this gangster to be a friend with you. And if I'm nice to you, oh, you dick riding. How the fuck does that work? So you're dick riding by showing another black dude love. That's stupid. That's dumb. That's why I don't deal with that nigga energy. Because that's all it's about. Well, I'm hard. I'm so hard. Everybody always trying to prove how hard they fucking are. It don't make no fucking sense. I'm not living my life showing how the fuck I'm so hard. I'm only going to prove I'm hard if I have to. If you put me in a position, then I have to be a man about it. But I don't got to walk around like I'm some fucking, you know, Al Pacino motherfucker every damn day, all 24/7. I want my soul to be happy and free. Free, nice energy. You know, the nice energy. Not all that bullshit, that garbage. That's filth. Straight up, man. So, yeah, the nice person usually get burned, even with the females. Dealing with your female friends, be the nice one. I'm almost guaranteeing if you're around the wrong crowd, you're going to get burned. They're going to play you. Now, the right ones won't. That's why I say let God put people in your life that's supposed to be there. But the wrong ones, yeah, they're going to burn you. They're going to take advantage of your kindness and shit, man. This is what they do. This is what they do, man. It's sad. It really is. Not about 70% of if most men hear this video, it's about 70% of them, oh, that's some weak, soft shit. There's some bitch shit. But really the bitch shit is always in your emotions, always been mean to people. You can't even control your damn emotions. You gotta run around with this mask on, this gangster image, because you scared for people to see your real image. Because if they see your real image, you scared that they'll find a weakness in it. So instead, let me act like I'm this gangster, so nobody will see a chink in my armor. That's all that's about. You scared to be yourself. You scared to hop on a video and say some shit like this. Because then women won't find me attractive and all this bullshit. All this fake ass shit, man. That's what it's about, man. Straight up. Motherfuckers ain't they self, man. I promise y'all. Because there's no way that people are they self if they all act the same. How you all act the same but everybody real? Nah. Don't happen. Even if you are a group of people, y'all have a lot in common and shit. Y'all gonna have a lot alike, but you're not gonna be acting exactly the same, speaking and talking the same way. No, I don't think so. You know, that's how you know. You know. But yeah, man. Block these people, man. Let them go. Don't even deal with them. You know, period, point blank. You gotta do this for you. Trust me, you are not gonna be that much. I'd rather be alone than to have people around me that could destroy my life. If people would just look at, all right, I'm alone. I don't really have friends, you know, real friends. So let me just focus on my life and focus on success, trying to succeed. Whatever you're doing. Even if you're working at McDonald's right now, who gives a fuck? You still doing something? You know, you got to start somewhere. Focus on that. I'm telling you, you won't be thinking about, let me go kick it with some friends who are basically probably fake and only kick it with me because I might have a ride or some weed or some money or coke or whatever the fuck y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it boiled down to a lot of times. Nothing wrong with this shit, you know, nothing wrong with not having a bunch of people in your life. I feel like a weak person has to have a bunch of people in their life. And when you have a bunch of people in your life, we already know most of those people are not really genuinely supposed to be there, and they're not genuinely there. So what are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish? That girl yesterday, I told her, man, this is how you get your life destroyed. A lot of those people that you want in your life or you thought was real, they was there to just destroy you or take from you. They wasn't there to help you. You see? But if you have the strength to be alone, you're not going to add all these people in your life, man. You're not even going to look at it that way. I don't ever feel lonely. Never. I never feel lonely. Maybe sometimes I think about it. But it don't really bother me because I'm always moving, always trying to do different shit. You see what I'm saying? And I guarantee you other women, if you're a woman, a lot of busy women who are really on their shit, they not thinking about a man like that. They think about it, but not like that because they always focusing on what can they do better in their life. That's the key to not calling back a motherfucker that's toxic. A dude you know toxic. That's a key. Focusing on yourself as a woman, that's the key. Don't focus on that other shit. If it ain't good for you, don't focus on it. Only focus on a woman or man if they in your life and they supposed to be and they doing what they supposed to be doing. Other than that, what's the point? If you liking somebody and they not liking you back, why are you focusing on them? Until they show you that they liking you back, why focus? But we know as a woman, a man be faking that they like you to fuck. So, you know, the only way to filter that shit out is, I guess, don't let them fuck. But then a woman needs sex, so good luck with that shit. I don't even know what to tell you on that one. But I'm gonna get in here and eat, man. Block these motherfuckers, man. Plain and simple, man. Don't even argue with them. Don't give them your energy. You need this energy. Life is too hard. It's already draining enough. Last thing you want to do is give your energy to a motherfucker that don't deserve it.